But if a thought passes by my mind that I don't believe in, I don't have faith in it, but I take it captive, as the Bible says, it says, take every thought captive and hold it against the standard of Christ. If a thought happens, and no, thought isn't an action, Rachel, because thoughts, we're not the thinkers. Thoughts appear. Just like the clouds float by, the sun rises, thoughts rise. I can't do anything about it. I can only observe and choose what relationship that I take with the thought. Nobody can stop thinking as an action because nobody thinks as an action. Thoughts arise. The way we give attention to them is what really matters. And so, contrary to what most sort of sin-obsessed churches teach, that even a bad thought is a sin in God's eyes, no, God is waiting to see what you place your faith in. Do you believe in that thought is when it becomes sinful, because if you believe in it, you will act it out in some way, right? So this is also what Jesus meant when he taught us to keep the eye single and the whole body will be flooded with light. To keep the eye single means to see everything through the eye of the heart, spiritual perception, right? To see everything through the light of love, when love is the only single standard we see everything through. Keep the eye single, keep the eye focused on love, and hold everything against the standard of love. Jesus says your whole body will be full of light. So even Christianity teaches us that the devil comes to tempt us and whisper his temptations in our ear, right? Just as the devil did to Jesus in the wilderness. So are we really to believe that we are instantly a depraved sinner the moment that we hear a temptation of the devil? And of course, we know the devil is the ego, but just because the devil tempts us, like the devil tempted Jesus, was Jesus automatically a sinner because he had a negative thought go through his head? Oh, worship the devil and I can have all the power in the world. Oh. Or does God give us an opportunity, just as Jesus did, to rise up with the word of truth upon our heart and speak the truth to that thought, to show what we really believe in and have faith in? And as Jesus did, said, no, man will not live on bread alone, but on every word that proceeds from the mouth of God.